this round, we're going to talk about, equity of the game, pressure situations, and stresses of the game. Who are your early references for what women's sports look like at home, in the media, on tour, etc.?
You. No, because when I grew up feeling like there weren't that many tour players that were forefront of LPGA.
Yeah.
Really. And everyone on tour, even amateur players now, they are now the face of women's golf, and they are looked up to by a lot of the young junior players that are rising and coming.
Before I even played golf, I knew who you were. My dad was a really big fan of yours. Well, I attended my first LPGA Tour event at the Kia Classic. And,
I remember you.
But I remember this funny story. I think I came out to give you a high five, and you were like, "Do you want a ball?" And I was like, "No, I just want a high five," because I was so nervous. I didn't know that I could take a ball from you, because it was my first LPGA event ever. And you were like, "What kind of kid rejects a golf ball?"
Okay, fine. Don't take a golf ball.
And I asked you for it on the next hole, but I just really looked up to you. I loved your confidence. I loved the way you dressed on the course. I thought it was so edgy and just so untraditional, but still just super cool. And obviously, your fit now is super cute.
Thank you, guys. Okay, this is getting really uncomfortable. How did you guys consume women's sports when you were younger? What were your guys' early memories of watching it? Was it in person? Was it reading in newspapers? Was it on social media? Tell me about your early references more.
For me, I actually watched a lot of pre-recorded rounds of LPGA, but YouTube was my safe platform to just view whatever I want for free.
What got me into golf was the movie The Short Game. I don't know if you guys seen it on Netflix. It was the documentary with the kids. So
we grew up playing with them.
Alexa and Amari and Sky Sudbury, yeah.
Sudbury?
So,
I remember that.
Yeah, that's kind of what got me into it. So
Alexa would be so happy to hear that.
Okay, now we're going to fast forward to last year. The total prize money available to pros totaled $131.6 million. LPGA reported that's a 90% increase since 2021. What do you think accounts for that increase?
I think we're getting more media coverage this year, and I think that's definitely helped the growth of just the women's game in general. And I think more and more people are really excited to tune in.
One, it's the help of, obviously the female golfers having extremely competitive drive, and them being a really good story and product for people to watch. Brands are coming out and they're showing up for this rise of female players being able to, earn more and actually make a career out of a professional sport, which I think is incredible.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's not just corporations now checking off boxes. They're buying in, they're buying extended media coverage. And, that becomes a whole cycle of additional media coverage equates to more money, it kind of feeds into itself. And, also corporations now realizing, like Mizuho, that sponsoring women's sports is good business. A lot of people don't realize that it's really expensive to play on the LPGA. We have to pay for our own travel, our teams travel, our caddies travel at times. How much does a season typically cost?
It's at least 100 to 150K, and let's not even talk about hotels. I've been very grateful to see that partners are standing up and they're actually providing players with hotels, as Mizuho has been a trendsetter for that.
Obviously, being a player myself, I know how much hotel rooms add up. Now, being the tournament host of Mizuho Americas Open, it was amazing to work with Mizuho. They really wanted to invest in the players and the player experience, and we were the first to incorporate that in the domestic schedule, and it's been amazing to see other tournaments follow suit. Let's talk about our favorite topic, stress.
I've been better at stressing less on the golf course.
Okay.
I've kind of just realized everything's gonna happen, so just let it happen, and whether it's good or bad, nothing you can do about it. So I would say off the golf course, because when I'm off the course, sometimes I think about golf and that stresses me out. So Yeah, I would say off.
I'd say there's different stresses. On the golf course, it's physical, mental fatigue of trying to get a little golf ball into a little hole that's like 500 yards away.
Yeah.
But I'd also say that off the golf course, there's a lot more management involved, a lot more needing to know what you want and become basically the CEO of your own team.
Yeah, and recently you have one less thing to stress about, school.
Yes. Bless. No, it's been great. This is my own decision that I made that I think I added onto my plate, knowing that it will be difficult, but still staying resilient in that process. And I know it's not a very popular decision to make, but I stuck through it and I knew this is what I wanted, even if it had to kill my body just a little bit, my mental energy. But we went out there and we are officially graduated.
Officially done, congrats.
You're a killer.
Okay.
So we can say adios to that chapter.
You guys ready for round 2?
Yes.
Who wants to
You
go first?
Okay, I'm ready. Which celebrity do you think would be secretly elite at golf after 2 lessons? There's one person that I'm thinking about that I'm not sure if she does play, but Sydney McLaughlin.
Jackie Chan? Does Jackie Chan play golf?
That's a good one. I'm not sure if he does.
I had Arena Sabalenka in mind. I don't think she plays golf, but
Can she please?
I know that'd be so good for the game. But she's just like this killer, and she's fiery, and I just feel like naturally tennis players are pretty good at golf.
Yeah.
So
Let's make this
why
happen.
not? Yeah.
Let's
if
manifest
you're seeing this, please, let's play around. All right. If your swing had a scent, what would it be?
Interesting.
Scent.
A good scent or a smaller
Butter.
scent?
Oh, that's a good one.
Like popcorn
vanilla.
butter, essentially.
Because you're
Vanilla cinnamon butter, like
the smooth like butter.
smooth and like just comforting.
It's a good one. What's the most dramatic thing you've ever whispered to a golf ball?
Most dramatic thing.
Go to your home.
Yeah,
Why do you not like your home? You do good for your home.
I would bro my ball. I'd
You
say
do
bro
bro.
a lot.
You do say bro a lot.
I'm so sorry.